Yo, how's it going, guys? This is Comrade64. How you guys are doing today? And I got a fun little video I'm gonna be doing today. And this fun little video I'm doing today is what if Saban adapted Kamen Rider in the 2010s? So instead of him, buying the rights back to Power Rangers and choosing to bring it to adapt it again, you know, continue going on. Like, what if he decided to, like, back in 2010, he like got the license to Kamen Rider and got to adapt it for the 2010s. Not sure. We know that there was a rumor there that said that all Saban was never allowed to adapt Kamen Rider ever again, or Americans. But truth is, we don't really know if that's really true or not. It could be true. I don't know, but let's just say hypothetically, like, what if Saban Toy decides to just let Saban have another chance to adapt to Kamen Rider? Like, what Saban asks, hey, I know I messed up with Saban's Master Rider years ago, but I think I can do better this time. You want to give me a chance? And let's just say Toy decides, oh, sure, why not? Okay. So keep in mind, this is just a fun little video I'm doing tonight. This is like a pure speculation of how I think things would have went down if, I'm Saban adapted Kamen Rider in the 2010s. And so, you can disagree with any thoughts I have, but this is just like a fun little speculation. I'm gonna go off and choosing what I think he would have done. All right, so let's say if he were to got the rights to adopt Kamen in 2010, which rider series would he go for first? Now I'm gonna assume he's gonna go with Kamen Rider Double, mainly because Kamen Rider Double was the recent one at the time. You know, so he will got the if he will got the license in 2010, then he will, and double appeared, began airing in late 2009, and it was still going on, and throughout 2010 until like the summer of 2010. That's just what I think. But I do think, yeah, you know, but I do think, yeah, I still think Saban would still be able to adapt Double at the time. Because before Power Rangers, before Saban got the Flashback Power Rangers, before back when they used to, like, from Mighty Morphin up to RPM, they will next season, the next Power Rangers season will be filmed ahead of time. Like, for in 2005, when Mighty Ranger was airing, in Japan, and SPD was airing in America, Disney probably saw footage of Mighty Ranger and began airing and began dub adapting, uh, coming up with Mystic Force. And Mystic Force was probably being conceptualized in, I think, maybe the summer of 2005, maybe something like that. And I did hear this off on panel, the guy who played Nick. He said that, yeah, that audition took place in 2005. I think so. And back in 2005, during the final airing of Power Rangers SPD, the final episode, they saw a short little teaser of Mystic Force. We saw some clips of the first episode from there. So, assuming the first episode was only filmed in around September of 2005 or October, I don't know. But that's just what I say. So I think, yeah. So I still think like Saban probably would be able to adapt Double. I think maybe he probably would have start dubbing it like maybe in September or October of 2010. I don't know. And if we were to get Comrade Double in 2010, and let's say if he gets it to air on Nickelodeon or okay, so yeah, we can look at this as like Saban adapting Kamen Rider for the 2010s, like Kamen Rider being Power Rangers spot in the 2010s being adopted, something like that. So we replace Power Ranger Samurai with the Shinkichi adaptation with a Kamen Rider Double adaptation. And so the Kamen Rider Double adaptation will air on Nickelodeon from 2011 to 2012 because yeah, we get those. Nickelodeon will probably give them that the 20 episode a year rule thing, that kind of stuff. I know, can't stand it, but it sucks, but so yeah, so the double adaptation for 2011 and the super season. Now, yeah, I think Saban probably would call it super season for 2012. Yeah, so and now we get for the next rider series that he will adapt for 2011, 2013, and 2014, and I think he will probably go with Comrade O's. Now, I think at this time, Saban will not be allowed to skip a rider season, something like that. Yeah, because if Toy didn't allow Saban to skip a Sentai, well, back in the 2010s, like he originally wanted to go on to adapt Gokaiger after Samurai. That's from what I heard, but Toy said, "Hey, you're not allowed to skip a Sentai. You can't do that. Sorry." And he's like, "Okay." And I guess that's what's led to him like splicing Ghost Ager and Gokaiger into Megaforce and slash Super Megaforce, so it can a fast way to catch up, something like that. Nah. But let's assume here that he just decides to adapt Comrade O's for 2013 and 2014. You know, and then 2014 will be the super season. Now, now we're gonna get into 2015 and 2016. Now, I assume he'll probably, maybe Toy will probably allow him to skip a season. I don't know, but I think he'll probably go with Kamen Rider. I think he'll go with Kamen Rider Force. Because I think maybe he'll probably think that Force looks cool and all. So for 2015, the only options he'll begin options at the time will be so yeah, Drive, Gaim, Wizard, everything up to Drive. Like, so 2014 will be the year where he will begin coming out, deciding to adapt the next Rider series after the old adaptation. So yeah, so we would get the four. I think he'll go with four Comrade Force for the 20 for do that for 2015 and half for 2016 as well. Yeah, and Force 2016 will be the super season of Comrade Force, or whatever that adaptation would have been called. All right, now we're gonna move on to 2017 and 2018. Now, I think right here could be the possibility that Toei will decide to let Saban skip a Rider season, or have the option to choose whichever Rider series you think will be good enough for America. Choose you want. And I think for 2017 and 2018, 2018 being the super season, and I think he will go with Comrade Drive. And here's why I think that. So apparently, let's see, the options at the time would have been Wizard, Gaim, Drive, and Ghost. Now, I think he'll probably go with Drive because, number one, Drive is about cars, and he'll probably, pass over the Rider series for, because I think I could see him probably passing Gaim over, mainly because he'll probably think that the whole fruit gimmick probably would be appealing, but will be kind of off for the American audience. I don't know. Guy fruit gimmick is cool. I don't know if it. I think in America it will come off as kind of strange. People feel like an orange Kamen Rider. Weird. And as for Wizard, maybe he'll probably think Wizard doesn't look all that cool enough. I don't know. This is what Hype Saban probably will think of. And Comrade Ghost, he'll probably think, Comrade Ghost. He probably wouldn't. I think maybe he probably wouldn't dig into the whole Ghost aspect of it or something. But I assume he probably will choose Comrade Drive because Drive out all of them is. He probably think Drive is probably more cool looking because it's about cars and stuff like that. And, kids love cars, and cars are really popular here in America. It's been integrated into society and stuff like that. So yeah, I can see him choosing Comrade Drive. So he'll adopt Comrade Drive for 2017 and 2018. Now things get a little tricky right here. Now we're going to move on to 2019 and 2020. Now here's the thing. Now the thing is, because now you guys know how in real life how in 2019 and 2020, Power Rangers, after 2018 Power Rangers was sold off to Hasbro, and Hasbro adapted Go Busters from 2019 and 2020. Now, in this alternate universe, what if would Saban still have the rights to adapt? Will still continue to adapt Kamen Rider, or would he sell it off to Hasbro? I don't know. So but something. I guess maybe we'll say maybe this can be in both scenarios where Saban still continues still continues Comrade adopting Comrade, or either Hasbro gets licensed to it. This is what I think how things will go down. I think so let's just say so for 2019 and 2018, uh, Saban or Hasbro or whatever, they probably will decide to adapt Kamen Rider Build. And I think Build will probably be the most one they'll definitely go for, because like I don't see like Hasbro like wanting to go back and adapt any of the older ones, the ones that came before Double, because I mean I guess Hasbro could, but I don't. I think Toei will probably want them to be more focused on the modern writers, Kamen Rider shows at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna assume they're gonna go with Kamen Rider Build to adapt next for 2019, and then for 2020. And apparently, and so that's just what I think. So then now we're gonna move on to 2021 and 2022, and after that I'm not sure. So after Kamen Rider Build, adapting Kamen Rider Build for 2019 and 2020, do I think so? Which Rider series I think they'll adapt next for 2021 and 2022? I assume if it's still on Nickelodeon, but I assume they Hasbro will still carry on. Saban will still tell Hasbro to carry on that whole 20 episode a year thinking. I don't know. But I could see them maybe going with Kamen Rider 01 instead. Yep, Kamen Rider 01 for 2021 and 2022. I think Zero will be a good fit because, the whole tech base it is and stuff like that. And I think 01 has a lot of good aesthetics in it that could be more appealing. And I do think it is a good writer to adapt where you can tell an amazing story. And, like, the suit designs are really sick and awesome and unique and stuff. And the first season, being the first season of the Railway era, it kind of fits well. Now, after that, for 2023 and onward, I don't really necessarily know, honestly, But, I do think for 20 now, are we going to have one rider series for 2023, or is it going to be super season? They're going to have it for 2023 and 2024. But let's just say if they're going to have it for 2023 and 2024, or just 2023 only, I think maybe the rider series that they probably will go for would be maybe Kamen Rider Saber. And here's why I think that. I think Saber is, very unique, and it's about swords and stuff like that. The suit designs are pretty sick, and I do think Saber looks like it can be very appealing. It has a lot of stuff like. I actually forgot I haven't seen Saber in a while, but I might check it back again. But I do think Saber will probably be the rider series that will probably go for 2023, and maybe if they're going to have it for our first season for 2023 and the second season for 2024, and that's what I think. And I don't particularly know, but this is just a fun little prediction that I have. Like, what if Saban adapted Kamen Rider for the 2010s, the Neo Heisei era? Yeah. That's just what I think. Like, what if instead of Power Rangers, instead of Saban adapting Power Rangers again, for the 2010s, what if he adapted Kamen Rider instead? Let's say, what if Disney still decided to keep Power Rangers going, or decided to cancel it, or Saban decided to adapt, maybe Kamen Rider instead for the 2010s, instead of, he had, a different mindset or something. I don't know. This is a fun little video I have, so, it's cool nonetheless, but tell me what you guys think. How do you think things would have been like if Saban brands adapt the Kamen for the Neo Saban era for the 2010s, so from 2011 to 2023 or 2011 and onwards. Like, what do you think Hasbro would have got the rights in 2019, or would they probably just Saban so adapt it? We'll keep going. I don't know. But it's just a fun little video I had. I had fun making this video. I'm gonna do more videos, something like this in the future. I have an upcoming video coming up soon where I'm gonna talk about Saban Smash Rider, talk about the reasons why that show failed and what it could have done to be better. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll have it up soon. So yeah, this is Comrade 64. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.